What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm Jack Bigadoo, also known as the host sommelier. If you're here, you believe that Mondays suck, and you actually enjoy a dram, and you want to talk or listen or hear a little more about whiskey. With me today is the man, the meat, the legend himself. If you don't know him, on but in the regular day we call him Lewis. But on the whiskey street, he's known as the man, the myth, the legend, Bourbon Mills.
You put me on this pedestal, man.
What's up, Lewis?
Hey, what's going on, Jack? How you feeling?
Another day in paradise. Another day in paradise.
Just like always, man. Just like always.
Yeah, yeah. I get excited to always talk when it's Mondays because
Yep.
I always got shit to talk about.
Always shit to
Uh,
talk about. Start of the week. Start of the week.
for,
I just
for,
had some
for,
shit go off today. That's just all over the world. Oh man.
uh, Let me see where I'm trying to get us on IG.
You do good. You're doing your thing. Hope everyone's doing good out there.
Yeah. If you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. Put a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thing. Tell us you're here and
Yep.
you wanna talk and you want to hear what we have to say. We may be we may have a thing or two to say, but usually, you know, we try
Yep.
not to lie.
Yeah, definitely want to hear what's
I
going
have to
on with you.
remind people that we try not to lie to y'all. So if you're here and if you're that, yeah, Mav is here. Mav say hello. We got you. We got you,
Fans.
Spencer. Thanks for being here. If anybody's here, give us a thumbs up. Give us a hooray, so we can actually know you're here. Um, Let me see to make sure that we're set to go on all our channels. And the only
Yep.
thing we don't have here
We don't want to
is
miss anybody.
Instagram. Instagram is on. And we'll put the stream key in, and we should be live
Live.
now on Beyonce's internet. There on Instagram.
All right. Let's do it.
Want to make sure everybody knows that. Let me see here. The stream key still haven't registered yet, but
Spencer, how was your day today, my man? Let me hear from you.
yeah. Let me see stream key. Let's copy that.
Yep.
It doesn't always work the way we want to, so I have to always make sure that I copy it and make sure it copies perfectly because sometimes it just won't work the way we want. But
Gotta love technology. It's just funny like that.
oh man,
Yeah.
you have no idea.
You deal with it all day, and then we got to come in here and deal with it here too. It never fails.
When I tell you, it's one of those things where you're like, seriously, seriously, like you are not
Well, it's like
working with me right now.
why now? Like we've been doing this all day, and it's like
All day,
today
yeah,
you be the one to give me
yeah.
give me some
It's
headache. Yep.
it's one of those things that you go, okay, don't mess with me.
Nope. Just got to
Let
have
me
it
see.
all run smooth.
Yeah,
All run smooth. But hey, that's why it's Monday sucks, right?
yeah. Monday truly do suck when even
Up. You just
even
dropped. Yeah. See,
my camera went down because
fell off the thing there.
you know what
What?
I'm gonna say this since Monday sucked so bad that even the camera refused to work with me,
Man,
right?
camera's like, I'm ready for this shit to end.
Yeah, I'm ready for something. I'm gonna I'm actually going to I'm gonna say what are we drinking?
Man, so
It's Monday, so what are we drinking on this beautiful Monday?
you want to go first? You want me to go first?
No, you go first.
All right. So last week last week Thursday, my buddy came over and brought over actually this bottle, Old Soul. This is their straight bourbon whiskey high rye, their 2022 release. Barrel entry proof 120, but it's 109 proof. I have seen this bottle around, but I have never had tried anything by Old Soul and their
Okay.
Cathead Distillery. So I had tried it, and we both had tried it for the first time, and it was just like, holy shit. So then when I asked how much it was, like this was only like close to $30. That was it. So
Oh,
as soon as the next day, I went to Benny's and I got one, and then I went back after work and then I got another one because this bottle's amazing. So that's what I'm drinking right now.
it was that cool.
It was that cool. All that and a bag of
Wow.
chips on Monday.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If he was that cool, then yeah.
Well, like we
Hey,
said
hey,
before,
hey, hey. I'm seeing a few people joining here. Thanks for joining on the people
thank you.
on the TikTok, on the Tiki Talk.
Tiki
Thanks
Tac.
for joining. We
Tic
appreciate you
Tac.
here. Yeah, and the Tic Tac on the
On
Tic
the Tic
Tac.
Tac.
So we want to make sure that you join if you're here. So you know what? I wanted to open a bottle I haven't opened yet. So
Oh,
Baumburger.
okay.
We are going Baumburger. So
Okay.
Baumburger 2024 edition 118 is not Michter's, but it's still
Nope.
Michter's family.
Yep.
So I want to tell everybody it's still Michter's family. It's Baumburgers. It's 2024 118. Uh, fresh crack,
Hey,
fresh crack.
that's what we should do next time. We should get a bottle and do a fresh crack. Damn. See,
Oh,
Jack.
the question already came. Does anybody ever try Penelope toasted? Penelope toasted is like, it's like for me the go-to. It's like if you're having Penelope toasted, I always say here's the thing. It's the almost
Yep.
anytime drink, right? Is it dessert? Is it mid? Is it even a cocktail? You literally cannot go wrong with Penelope
Nope.
toasted. Penelope toasted pretty much broke the secret of a bourbon for any occasion.
Yep.
That is what I would say about Penelope toasted. But fresh crack.
Let's do it. I think anyone that ever asked me if they tried if they're looking to try Penelope, which one to start off
If
with,
you
I would
haven't
tell
tried Penelope,
toasted.
if you live in the United States of America and you have not tried Penelope yet, we have a problem. You
Hey,
know, if you're in the United States of America and you have not tried Penelope, I feel bad for you. I really do. I really do because it's it's almost is the most decorated whiskey out there. Is probably
mhm.
one of the best, bar none whiskeys out there. There's a reason why they have so much,
Yep.
so much accreditation. They never fail. And I hope they never fail. But because what they put out there, uh, I'm telling you now, is I mean, if you live in here and you have not had Penelope,
He said something must
what?
be wrong. Yeah, I haven't had Penelope. Is it just because you can't find it? Like, is it not in
Yeah,
your
is it
area?
because you can't find it?
Like, there's got to be a reason. Come on, Spence.
There's no way you never had Penelope.
Well,
There's
we can
no
look.
way. If you're watching the live or if you're here, if you're on TikTok, make sure you like the live and share it.
Yep.
And if you're on Facebook, we'd love for you to share it. Bring your friend. Let's have conversation because today at least is
Yeah.
going to be more educational than anything else. So let's have a conversation. And if you're on Instagram as well, we'll appreciate the likes, the love, and the share as well. Yeah,
I think
but the is interesting that we have somebody who never, I say, he haven't liked a Penelope yet. Okay, which one have you had? That's really the question because this is a serious question.
something must be wrong with me. I haven't liked a Penelope. Oh, haven't
Yeah, haven't
liked.
liked it. Which one have you
Oh,
had? That's the real question.
I thought he couldn't find one.
No, he didn't like it. Thank you
Oh,
so much. Thank you so much.
this is about to get hot.
No, I'm very very curious. I'm just very curious what
Well,
you
it
know
it could also be which one did you start with, and was your
that too.
palate ready for
That
it?
too. That is also a really good question because for me, it really comes down to which one have you tried and how was it or how do you feel about it or I'm very curious.
I think when I had started, because they had sent their 80 proof one, but the one that initially took off with me was their barrel strength, and I actually do have it right here, and that one was like the deciding factor. But then when the toasted came out, oh, forget about it, whole new level. Like this was the one right here.
Correct.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you. Penelope toasted, of course, and but Havana is going to be hard to find. I can tell you
Everyone's trying to get that one right now.
everyone is trying to get their hands on Havana. So, and no way you're finding Havana anytime soon. But if you find it, God bless you.
Savor it.
A lot of people have tried. You have more chances of finding Architect. You have more chances of finding the toasted rye.
Yep.
More chances of even finding the
Rose.
rose cask. And I will tell you this: the rose cask is not bad. What
Will.
up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We
Even
everybody's
Alpha.
in the house today. Everybody's in the
I
house
know
today.
everyone's coming
So
in.
we are happy you're here. Welcome, 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 welcome to the show. Like I said, what are we drinking? That's what we have. What we drinking. So it's we always start the show the same way. Put in the comment. Would like to hear it. I have bomb burgers. Mictor adjacent. What you got, my bro?
Old Soul.
Also,
Straight bourbon high rye.
all
Old
right.
Soul. 109 proof.
What are you pouring? I want to hear what y'all are pouring. I want to hear it. What you pouring? If you're pouring. Yeah, we'll
Spencer.
we'll have to have this we have to have this conversation of Penelope. We have to come back and have this conversation.
He
I want
did
to.
say, I will come back to it, but he did say the 4 grain. He did
Okay.
say, okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that one.
Look, people are having Penelope F cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
there we go.
If you're pouring something, put it in the comment. I would love to see. I would like to see what people are pouring tonight. That's always a that's always a good one. Bumburger. You know what? I never know what to expect from Bumburger.
Well, to be honest, I've never had it.
You never had Bumburger?
I've
Oh, we
never
need to change that. We need to change that.
had. I've never had it. Never
It's
had it.
the nose is soft, even though it's 118, but it's expected out of Michter's.
Yeah,
Um, fruity, not too spicy, not too aggressive.
James Hennessy.
Um, somebody's pouring themselves some cognac.
Yep. You're talking to a guy who just tried Old Soul for the first time, so it shouldn't be a
What
surprise.
do we have in here? Let me see. Beautiful. Somebody's having some H2O.
H2O.
That's a good pour.
Nothing wrong there. Will, are you doing dry January? Is that what it is?
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Got you feeling good right there, doesn't it?
ooh,
That color on that looks
dude.
insane. Look at that. That is beautiful.
You can say all you want, but Bump Burgers is
I
whoa,
can't say shit because I haven't tried it, but I can just say that color looks
dude.
amazing.
The Jesus, that is wow.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
Makes you just want to hop in the bottle and bathe in it, doesn't
What I'm telling you is, it
it?
reminds me of a crispy. It's crispy, right on your palate.
Yeah.
It's like having a cherry Coke.
I was gonna ask because even with that color, it reminded me like
It's like it's like having a cherry Coke, like
ooh, online.
cherry Coke. That's what it reminded me of.
Man, cherry bomb.
It's like but it's crispy. It's very crispy. Like the lightness, but the crispiness of the whiskey is quite surprising. Burger. Okay. That's not what I expected.
That's what's good thing about whiskey. Gets you
Mm-hmm.
on your toes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
surprises you, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, just did a long drinking weekend. Nothing wrong with that, Will. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give the liver a break.
All right. So before we get to our subject, we need to talk about what is coming on the market. There's a lot of whiskey that always come on the market. Our man Cumming Whiskey. If you don't follow Cumming Whiskey, you should always follow Cumming Whiskey. Cumming Whiskey is Jacob.
100%.
Jacob hunt the internet, the TTB, to find you everything that's coming. And every week he has his segment. His segment is if you don't follow Jacob, you got to follow Jacob. If you don't follow Jacob, you got to follow Jacob. His name is Coming Whiskey. Coming Whiskey on Instagram. Coming Whiskey anywhere you find Jacob. And he got some news for us. So we're gonna take a moment and hear what's coming on the market.
Yep.
All right, Jacob.
Hey, this is Jake from Cumming Whiskey reporting the last week of news regarding Cumming Whiskeys. First, we have Lasso Motels, Darts, Cigarette Blend Bourbon. We have a Kentucky Rye from the Frank August. We have Few with a single barrel cask strength rye whiskey. Starlight with a light whiskey. Still Austin Distillery Reserve Series, straight rye with an awesome buzzard on the label. We have Echoes Engineer Series, the newest addition. We have Glenn's Creek Flippin' the Bird, another very interesting label. Magnolia's Double Oaked Bourbon. We have Beam 8-Year bringing back the pin bottle, the bowling pin. Very cool to see it come back. 86 proof, just like history. We have Old Louisville with an 8-year 4-grain bourbon. We have Nelson's Greenbrier Tennessee Whiskey, but it's a 2-grain mash bill, something different. We have Horse Soldier with the 275th anniversary Bourbon Reserve. We have Bully Boys Bottled in Bond. We have Pursuit United with their triple mash blend rye whiskey, but it's at 88 proof, where the previous editions were all 108 proof. We have Cincinnati Distilling with Joe Nuxall's bourbon, but it's a nice twist where it is finished on a maple baseball bat. Interesting. And then we have Rare Character with a straight wheated bourbon. We have Castle and Key with the untold story of Kentucky whiskey, chapter 4. And we have Iron Fish's 7-year Deadman Mackinac whiskey. And Trillium with their Wake Robin. And then Oakley with a 13 and 20-year bourbon.
All right.
That's
You
a good one.
heard it here first. If you don't follow Cumming Whiskey, make sure you follow Cumming Whiskey on Instagram. He is there to literally give us everything we need to know about whiskeys that are around and that are coming on the market. I need you to make sure you follow them and make sure that you reach out if you actually have any question about any upcoming whiskeys that you wanna know about. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
He's super cool, down to earth.
He's a
friendly.
cool, very, very, very cool guy.
Yep.
Very cool dude. He will answer any question you have about whiskey. He will tell you anything you need to know about
Super
whiskey.
patient.
So don't
All
be, yeah, just follow him and don't be afraid to actually reach out and ask him about any question you may have on whiskey.
Facts.
So, subject of the day. Subject of the day. We are here to discuss. This is Lewis that actually brought this up because I have other subject that I'll be bringing up, but he want to talk about budget bourbon and budget whiskey, budget bourbon, because that's a discussion that usually happen
Yeah.
in the industry. right? So there is so many things that are coming into into the industry, and people go to get bottles, people go to get things, and you always wonder, hey, if I'm on a budget, what should I get? And I feel like, regardless of what we talk about, me, I came for unpopular opinions today. I came for a lot of unpopular opinion that I consider budget, and knowing how the market is going, know how things are going. But I think we should talk about the standards of what is considered a budget whiskey, right? So I will, I will let Lewis go first, and give us his opinion on what he's considering. First, I guess we need to define uh, uh,
A good budget. See, the thing is that
what yeah, so I think we need to establish some rules and regulation, because what you consider budget may not be budget for some people. So I want to make sure we are clear on that, right?
okay.
Because but there is what we can actually call budget whiskeys that are, that are quote unquote budget per se, but not necessarily, right? um for someone budget. So I think we need to establish what a budget whiskey is. So what would you define, Louis, what would you define as budget whiskey?
Okay, so you brought up a good point where it's, obviously budget is different for everybody.
Correct.
Now, for me, okay, so first and foremost, when it comes to spending like $100 on a bottle, I have a hard time doing that. There are people that can do that in the drop of the hat. I've always said that there are always budget bourbons that are way better than the ones that are $100. That's, again, my opinion. People can argue against me. That is totally fine. But I think like you can get the same enjoyment out of I would say a good budget is anywhere between, I would say 15 to maybe at best, I would say 35 to $40. That's a
Okay.
good that's a good budget. So
Okay.
I have one of my favorites, and I actually just
Okay.
picked this up the other day. It is a lower proof, however, it is the Old Fitzgerald Prime Bourbon. This is an
Okay.
80 proof. This is 13.99. This is
Okay.
13.99. Now, the reason why I love it, and I've always said this when it comes to my proof, is that it does not drink like an 80 proof. This actually drinks a lot higher. So, if you are on a budget and you want a good budget bourbon to buy, I always recommend this one. Now, again, that is my opinion, but yes, that one's right here. Now, everyone's probably going to go wild when they see this one, but the next, Old Granddad 114. We had talked about this
Old
one.
granddad is a religious what would you call it? Religious mention every time we talk about
Yep.
we talk about budget bourbon. So that
Yep.
that is 100% religious one. Yeah.
You cannot go wrong with this one, or even their bottled and bond. Like
Correct.
this one was about $25, $30 last time that I got this one. Perfect
Correct.
bottle. Does everything flavorful, packs the punch, all that stuff. Now, this one, next one, everyone might this I get a lot of controversy on this bottle, but I actually enjoy it. This is the Jefferson Small Batch. This one
Okay.
was about roughly 35. This is another lower proofer, 82.3. But again, to me, it doesn't drink like an 82 proof. It actually drinks a lot higher. It's a nice bottle, definitely cool. So I love this one as my budget. Now, my last one. Oh man. Okay, so it's a rye,
Okay.
the old Overholt.
Old overhaught. Okay. Okay.
So this one about $17, and this is a 4 year. This is a 4 year bottle and bond, obviously, so it's 100 proof. But yes, so like budget for me is like I said, anywhere between 15 to maybe 35 to $40. That is my budget.
Okay.
So I would buy those any day of the week versus any other $100 bottle, unless I really, really enjoyed that $100 bottle. But no, those are
Okay.
bang for my dollar. And I can honestly say that I could drink either one of those for the rest of my life and be happy with it.
Okay. Now, now there's a few that I can bring to the subject, right? Um, I believe when if we talk about Heaven Hill,
Yep.
there's a few that I actually can bring on. Um,
Ooh, I have that one too.
see,
Oh, yep.
so we you cannot go wrong with Rittenhouse, right? This is a rye, but it's a Rittenhouse, but it's bottle and bond, right?
Yep.
I feel like when it comes to budget bourbon, one distillery that cornered the market on budget bourbon, and only about two distillery that cornered the market on budget bourbon,
Oh, I
Heaven
want to
Hill
hear these. Yep.
and Beam, right?
Okay.
Those two kind of cornered the market on budget bourbon because Brown Foreman have a few like Ofo 100, right? Old Forester 100. Those are things that are there, but I truly believe when it comes to cornering the market,
Yeah.
I think because if I have to give a budget bourbon right now, I just have to say Evan William, right?
I was gonna say, I
Right?
thought you were
E-
actually gonna say that. I thought you were actually
Evan
gonna say that.
William, no, Evan William, because truly everyone, I mean, it's almost weird if you don't know that Evan William bottle and body is under $20. Okay, right? And early times, right? Early time
Oh,
under 20 under $20. And if you don't know what Evan William look like, hopefully you do. But
yep.
I'm gonna present right now to show you, if just in case you don't know what it looks like. Just
We can't
I'll make
assume.
sure I
We
show
cannot
you.
assume.
We cannot assume that you know it, but I'm sharing on the screen right now. This is on the website. This
Oh,
is Total Wine. It's Evan William Bottle of Bond or Evan William White Label is 17.99, and you can even buy it literally in the 1.75 liter for 28.99.
bottle never fails.
Never fails. The
Never
second
fails.
one, the second one that we can actually go to, I'm
Woo!
175 Wild Turkey 101. You can buy it in a liter for $35. You can buy 750 for $21. Wild Turkey 101. All right. So I want to literally show you, what I believe the standard of what, what quote unquote, right, budget bourbon
Budget.
supposed to be like. And if you're here and you know what early time is, old granddad, everybody agree on old granddad,
Yep.
right? So we agree on old granddad. But if you're here and you don't know what early times look like, oh, it's telling me there's no sound on IG.
Oh.
Oh, that's odd.
Oh no. I was gonna ask, like, people in the community while Jack works on that. What do you guys think of the benchmark releases? So like the full proof, the bottle and bond. I actually enjoy those. I think those are good budget bourbons too as well.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't know why
secondly,
this song. I think the software is having just a problem with IG today because the way it took so long for it to come on. But
yeah,
we are on YouTube and Facebook. Just in case you don't know, I just want to make sure. Um, if you
Monday sucks.
YouTube people are you are listening, right? You have the sound, you have everything. Want to make sure. If
Yep,
you got
thumbs up.
sound on YouTube, put a thumbs up, put an F in the chat. Um, just want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
I haven't heard anyone like I've been watching. Like no one's been saying anything. So
No, no, no. I just saw the comment about on the IG one.
no, I meant for YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. People on YouTube are clearly
Yeah,
are hearing me, so hopefully we are seeing everyone there. But
it might
just
have
want to
been.
make sure that I'm
Oh, she did say it might have been her phone.
okay. All right, okay. Just making sure because I'm like I don't think I'm
She can hear on Facebook. Thank you.
okay. All right, perfect, perfect.
Spencer just said he just checked audio on IG and it's fine there.
Okay,
You guys
I just,
rule.
I just want to make sure because I'm like, I don't want to miss anybody.
Well, no, and we want everyone to be a part of this, so they got to hear it.
Correct. Correct. Um, all right. So just remember, we are, even if you're on TikTok, we are live on TikTok as well.
Yep.
So you can come on TikTok as well if you would like to actually be part of the party. We are here as well.
Ask
So
questions. Let's have a good time. Get that pour out. Let's do it.
yeah, yeah. No one told me what they're drinking so far, so just
Well, we
make
had a
sure.
couple. Couple. Elise, if that's how you say your name, hope I'm not. I promise I'm not trying to mispronounce it. But what are you drinking?
Yeah. If you're following us, what are you drinking? We'd love to hear what you got going on.
So,
I'm
what did you
sure
think?
I'm
Oh,
sharing
go
it
ahead.
right now with all our friend and family on on the Tiki Talk. So
Also, Spencer said most recently I grabbed the bonded Jack Daniels, both Tennessee bourbon and the rye, which seemed promising.
okay, good,
Yep, there we go.
perfect. Okay, perfect. We can hear. Everybody can hear. It might be the phone. We are good.
Sound
All
like we're
right.
good.
All right. So let's proceed with these budget bourbon. This budget bourbon. So one of the other distilleries that make a budget bourbon, but I don't think they advertise it enough, right? I don't think they advertise it enough, but only the people that know about it will usually talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know which bourbon I'm talking about? It's from a very popular Kentucky distillery that everybody like all their stuff,
Mm.
but they have a budget bourbon, which is made from the same mash bill as their very popular bourbon mash bill. I'm putting you to school here.
Oh man, Monday already sucks. Now you're making my brain rack. Yeah. All right, I give up. Which one is
You
it?
give up?
I
Okay,
give up.
let me show you.
This is gonna piss me off. Watch me
It
look it
is
up.
gonna piss you off.
God. Oh man. See, you know what? People don't talk about this one enough. So I'm actually
No one
glad you
talks
brought this
about
up.
this
No
one.
one talks about that. So I'm glad you brought that one up. I have a
Correct.
bottle of that in here too, damn it.
You know, that's probably one of those that I believe no one talks about, but it is a budget bourbon.
Total budget. Seriously, $10.99.
Somebody, Frank asked, would the budget bourbon make your hair grow?
I
Yes.
wish.
Yeah, he may as well.
I
Yes.
wish. I miss having hair, damn it.
I miss, you know, we both are bald. So yes, that will that will make your hair grow. But yeah, that's one that people don't talk about often, but it is a budget, you
It
know,
is a
a
great
budget
budget bourbon.
bourbon. So I truly believe it falls. But I want to be a little controversial. Let's come back to being
Let's
controversial because for me,
let's do it.
all those that we talked about are kind of the old school, right? Budget bourbon.
Yep.
Because right now, in this economy, what
Ooh.
I consider budget bourbon anymore, right? It's more, let's be honest, I'm not being
I'm listening.
facetious here. I'm really, really being straight to the point. What I consider budget bourbon truly will be anything between 45 and 65. That
Ooh.
in this economy, right?
And
45 to 65 is what I
yes.
consider because a lot of people are releasing bourbon that are 90 and above, right? The standard now for any bourbon that is cask strength. I mean, we've seen bourbon that is under 90 proof that is, you know,
Yep.
200, $300.
There's actually one out there that I'm surprised no one has brought up yet, and I'm actually surprised you didn't mention it too. But again,
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know how big of a fan if you are of them.
Which one?
The Four Roses small batch.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about low end,
Ah,
right?
well,
Because
but
that four small batch, I mean, four small batch is still $30,
okay, all right,
right?
true. Okay, okay,
So
yep,
for me, I didn't even think about that. But let's be honest, I'm showing the reason why I'm showing this directly from a website because I don't want somebody to come to me and go, "Oh, you guys are talking about bourbon." No, it's 27.99,
yep,
and it's a solid pour. It is a solid pour.
solid pour.
27.99 solid pour. So I want to make sure we clear. I know total wine is almost everywhere, so clearly anybody can clearly know what we're talking about. So
So you said today's market, a budget. Okay, I'm just want to make sure I understood this right. So you said in today's market, a good budget bourbon is anywhere between. Did you say $40 to $60? Is that what you said?
$40 to $60, 40 to $60. Because truly for me, if you're under that, usually, it is a daily drinker and people use it for cocktails and whatnot, right?
Got it.
It's no longer like that bourbon that you say, "Hey, let me pour you some ancient age." The person look at if I drink bourbon normally, and if you ask me, we're talking about the average bourbon drinker. We are not
Yep.
talking about the everything we just cited is for somebody who is getting into bourbon.
Yep. Now,
So if we are the average bourbon drinker, I'm talking about you have one drink a week of bourbon. You are the average bourbon drinker. You know at least your way around a Glencairn,
yes,
right?
yes.
Would you tell me that if you're looking for something that is budgeted, quote unquote budgeted, are you looking for ancient age? Are you looking for water? No, you probably have those already when you started your journey,
Got
right?
it.
When you
All right.
started your journey, those are, I bet you anything, no one that have been in bourbon for maybe will be like old granddad or something like, Evan William Bottle and Bond will be maybe something that someone will carry. But if somebody have been drinking for at least 5 years or more, and you ask them for their budget bourbon, chances are they're not gonna call any of those.
No, I think for if you were to ask me, like,
Yeah,
I
let's go with you.
okay, so and it's so hard because I've always had old granddad. It just wrapped in my head, but so I have to put that aside because I am the average drinker. But if you were to ask me straight up, which one would I go to? That is a great budget bourbon, and again, my opinion, I like the Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. I like that
You
one.
see, you
I like
see,
that one. I
that's
like that
why I
one.
tell that's people like he just said that that's a hot take, but it is not because the average bourbon drinker is expecting in their head to spend between $50 and $65 when they're thinking, "Hey, I'm not gonna spend a lot on bourbon,"
Yep.
right? So in that category of that 60 to 60 to 45 to 70, I'll put that range here, 45 to 70.
Yep.
Now let's have the conversation about what is budget as of nowadays, because I am sick and tired of every freaking YouTuber coming and say, "Oh, granddad." But that's for the beginner guy. That's for
Yeah.
the guy who just started. You're not talking to me, right? So on this Monday, I come with the shit, and I want to say budget bourbon is not for somebody who has been drinking for a while. Budget bourbon cannot be Wild Turkey 101.
No, it
It
can't.
cannot be Old Granddad. Those are for the beginners. So let's come to I would say the average bourbon drinker that knows about all the new things. You just said one. You said Smoke Wagon.
I would say okay, Russell's Reserve.
Oh, you see, Russell
Yep.
Russell Reserve 10.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
now the new
Yep.
budget whiskey.
Yep.
Wild Turkey rare breed. That somebody said that is the new budget whiskey. Okay, I have a few that I line up here.
Go ahead.
Penelope.
Penelope.
Penelope
Now
is
you're
the
gonna go
new
back on the
budget
Penelope.
whiskey.
Now you're gonna go back on the Penelope. There we go.
No, Penelope for me is a new budget whiskey. Not this one specifically because this one is more expensive, but the rosé cask, the toasted, those are now budget whiskeys.
No, wait, they are or not?
They are not premium. Okay. They are the budget. If you go to the store, and let's also keep in mind, some brands, regardless of their statute, still make whiskey for the average person.
Yep, true.
And Penelope is one of them. So let's be honest, Penelope is still a budget bourbon for today's average drinker.
Today's average drinker, yes, you were right.
So call it a hot take, but that's how I feel. Another brand that is the average bourbon drinker, brand.
That's been said in the comments numerous of times.
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. For me, this is my. I'm going to get bottles. I need something. I'm going to the thing. I'm grabbing this.
Now, you have not said yet, but it just made me think of that one. Larceny.
Oh no, dude, it's already here. It's already here. It's already here. Yeah. So I feel like people exaggerate a little bit when they come to budget. Today's budget bourbon is not the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I'm going to grab one. Penelope, I'm going to grab one. What do you call it? Larceny, I'm going to grab one.
I think, would it be safe to say a budget right now for the average bourbon drinker is anything under $100?
If we say anything under $100, then there is some brands that we have to include, and those brands call themselves premium. So that's what I'm saying. The reason I'm staying at 70 is because truly, if we come down to reality of today, under 70. Under 70, you still like, dude, if today I'm going to the store and you tell me, hey, you can't spend over 70, I'll be like, yeah, that's in my budget. That's what I expect that. That's why, believe it or not, JD Barrel Proof is a budget bourbon now.
So he says, where the crap are you getting Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, let alone at a
I don't know. I don't know. You talk to who you need to talk to. But Jack Daniel Barrel Proof is a budget bourbon now. The reason why I'm saying that is because Jack Daniel Barrel Proof is $59.99.
You cannot beat that. You can even get even the at some stores, even the barrel proof rye. It's store picks are under
let's see if
I've got one.
Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. Let's see.
We live in the same place.
Barrel Proof rye. Let's see if it's here. Right here.
70.
That is a little pushed, right? 71. That is like, I'm gonna think about it. That's not budget. That's I'm gonna think about it. But the regular Jack Daniel Barrel Proof that comes straight from a single barrel.
Yep.
At least minimum clock in, I think, at about 100 and 130.9 proof.
That's a good pour all day too. Oh my gosh,
that's a good pour all day.
That's a good pour all day.
Man, no one can tell me different.
We haven't forgot. Actually, Bardstown. They've got some of their fusions here. That's $50.
Exactly Bardstown Fusion. That's the new. For me, that is the new standard of what you look. You know what? Hell, Green River.
Oh, no one is
talking about this. Green River is one of the budget bourbon now.
Let me see.
That is a budget bourbon. You can tell me that that's not a budget bourbon now. You know another one that no one is talking about?
What?
That is now I believe is a budget bourbon.
What? Oh, yeah, that's like 50, 60 all day, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So if somebody, in the old days, we can all say, yeah, if somebody give you $50 and you got to go look for a thing, you blah, 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 blah. But now you got to give me 200.
Okay, well, here. What about, okay, this is another one. I think this one might be on the lower end, but I'm thinking the age statement is Bullet. They're 10-year.
But yeah, Bullet 10-year. But Bullet is not my favorite spirit.
Yeah.
Bullet is not my favorite. For some reason, the taste of Bullet, I don't know. We need to rework on that.
We need to work on that. Man, you got me looking around for bottles. I'm thinking about Knob Creek, but I think that they're
Knob Creek barrel proof is it is a thing.
Yep.
Another bourbon that no one is actually talking about. That is a budget bourbon nowadays.
Which one?
Are you ready?
You already rocked my world already. I just did a post on not that particular bottle, but I just did a post on that one. I did the sweet mash.
That's another one.
Yep.
Nowadays, if I take $50 and I want to have a solid bourbon that I believe in, yeah.
What about look up Castle and Key, their small batch. What's that one?
Castle and Key. Let's see. Castle and Key, 36.
Yep. Restoration. Yep.
Yeah. Restoration Rise, 36. And the regular Castle and Key bourbon is 39.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, they brought the price down. Now they become a budget bourbon.
The other one that I'm thinking of, but I think it might be too high. Well, there's two that there's two. Is I think Steel Austin's. They're
let's see if Texas whiskey is registering in the budget bourbon. Because I thought about Steel Austin. You know what? Guess what?
Boom!
It does.
Oh, Blue Note.
Steel Austin is 42. So if you're clocking under 50 right now, you're winning in the game. That's how I feel.
Yep.
That's how I feel. If you're clocking under 50, you are winning in the game.
Yep. But it's
because in this economy,
yep,
you are if you clocking under 50. Let me see. Blue Note. Oh, that Total One. Your algorithm is off.
Spell Blue Note together. There it is.
Yeah. Blue Note. Yeah. The straight bourbon. It's $27.99.
But there was none there was 50.
So what?
There was another picture on there that was a $50 one. I'm wondering if that was the
Thanks for the gift, Stephanie. Thank you. Let me see. Yeah, there. I mean, we got the small batch.
Yeah.
And we got let me see.
Oh, Woodford Reserve. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean Woodford Reserve, same thing. And that's even the 175.
Yeah.
$26.99. Right. There is some bourbons that, and I don't want to go with the run of the mill. I want to go with something that is, I would say, standard.
Yep.
Right.
I'm just trying to look in the back right here. Oh my God. Old Ezra. I didn't even think about any like Lux Row.
Lux Row. If we go into Lux Row, yeah. This is the one I was showing you guys. $47.99. Ben Holiday. And I'm telling y'all right now, right? Thank you so much, Steph. You're right. Delicious bottle for sure.
Yep.
For sure. Holiday Distillery. That is the distillery to watch out for, right? They're not sourcing from anywhere. They're making their own shit. Like I'm telling you, that is the distillery in 2025. the stuff that's gonna come out of that little place in Western Missouri, y'all need to be afraid. Like, I'm not joking.
No, you're
Like,
right.
I walked around that distillery, and for some reason, I think maybe God blessed that area of town, but it reminds me of Barstown. It might be like I was in Kentucky.
Oh wow.
The
Does it have that same
weather,
feel?
everything is in their advantage. They have that, they literally have that mineral water that come from all the literally limestone that they have, you know, what they call the limestone there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I and somebody just said on TikTok, Ben Holiday's soft red wheat is better than Weller 107.
Oh yeah, there's been a couple of posts that have. So they're right. There've been a couple of posts that have spoken that too. They're
Somebody,
preaching.
somebody actually, Christy says something that is very important. It's very interesting because I never even thought about this, but redemption for some reason have never been like, I don't know what is it about redemption.
I like redemption. Now, okay, so Stephanie, I feel redemption is an underrated bottle, but there is
You say
something about
redemption weeded.
but there's something about redemption that people don't talk about it a lot, and I don't know why that is. I like redemption. I like redemption.
I don't know. 51.99. They're pushing it.
What's the proof? What's the proof on that?
The proof on that bottle, on the bottle here is 48. No,
Nope.
no, no. No, no. You got to go a little bit under. You got to be a little bit under specifically because of that. But let's be honest, right? Let's be honest.
Mhm.
Like I said, I want to hear in the comment, what is your hot take about today's budget bourbon, right? Today's budget bourbon. Because for me, today's budget bourbon, like I mentioned previously, is between 55, but at least is between 50 and $70. If somebody say they're gonna go get a good bourbon,
No, you're right.
oh yeah, that is true. Apparently, they're a Dutch company. They sell wine, so they, you know, yeah, Barstown goes to the Barstown but barley. Okay, all right. I'm listening to you, Bourbon Nomad. Bourbon Nomad.
Eric's
Okay,
Eric said, "Have you tried Burton James whiskey? It's one of the best noses ever."
okay.
I,
What,
I have
what
not
is
tried Burton James.
Burton James, Eric Flower? Let's see, Burton James. I don't think I've tried that. I
I
need
got to
to
be
look
honest.
at. I don't even know what it look. What
I don't
it
even.
is. It look like.
I've never seen it. I don't.
I don't know even what. You know what? It's always one of them weird things that actually Burton James right here. That sounds like a wine. Let me see. Burton James. Let
I'll
me
say,
see.
is that
Also,
Jameson?
Burton James. I don't know. I'm looking it up.
Let me check
That
too.
doesn't come as a spirit. Okay, let's Google
I'm doing that right now.
it. Burton James bourbon. Okay. Burton James bourbon.
Oh,
Let's
here it
go
is,
to
right here.
that is an interesting looking bottle.
B.H. James Distillery. It almost looks like a Yahtzee board.
Yeah, quite interesting.
Non-chill filter. Oh, New Orleans.
You know another one. Speaking of New Orleans,
105 proof.
um, what do you call it? Another one that we should talk about
Hmm.
that I believe is they are doing a really good job right now
Hmm.
from New Orleans is
Okay.
JT Melick.
I had a sample of that the other day.
How did you feel? No, don't. This is Monday sucks, so we don't hide our feelings here. No, I mean, I'm just saying. So because I would tell you right now. So I was supposed to have an interview with Mia. It was my
Yeah.
fault. I was going through my life was life, and I had to reschedule. But then I actually never got a chance to actually interview her. And then I have the bottle, right? I had a sample of it of a pick that was made by my friend Will
Yeah.
out of Ohio, and that was phenomenal. So because it's not bourbon, it's
No,
rice whiskey.
it's rice.
So that
So
is the one thing we have to be clear. It's rice whiskey. It's not bourbon out of Louisiana. So the one thing that is interesting is I like the pick, but I haven't had the standard. I have a rule when it comes to doing interviews: is if you send me a bottle for an interview, because my interviews are usually live, I will not open the bottle till the interview. The
yeah,
reason why is because I want my honest opinion to
yeah.
be seen. So I sent her a couple messages, say, hey, I really, really, really would love to actually to you see, and the funny thing about JT Malik, I'm seeing the comments. It is never is never you know it's never oh, I think it's okay. It's always I hate it or I love it. They've never
I
been
think
the guy in the middle.
it it
But
it caters to somebody out there. It just didn't cater to me. It caught me
okay,
off guard.
okay.
It ca-
I mean, it's okay not to like a
yeah,
whiskey. It's
yeah,
it's okay not to like. I tell people there's nothing wrong with you. Not every whiskey will fall on your palate. So there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with not not liking a whiskey. When people make whiskey, it's not for everybody. But if you want to try it, why not?
There and again, there's someone out there that would enjoy that. It was just, and I think when I had, so I was an idiot. So when I had tried it, I took a bigger mouthful of it than I should have,
Okay.
and I got so much going on at one time. I couldn't break it down piece by piece as opposed to taking just a little bit and just kind of, you know, pinpointing it like step by step. So that kind of like threw me off. It's like one of those ones where it's like you try and you're like, dude, what the hell is going on? And then it's just like, oh, and then yeah, it didn't it didn't speak to me in a way that I thought it was going to. And it's not that I didn't like it, but it's not that I didn't enjoy it either, if that makes sense.
Thank you, whiskey idiots. Thank you so much. You know what? Like everybody's saying, fair play, fair enough.
Yep.
Because truly, not every whiskey is for everybody.
Oh.
And of course, whiskey thief is crazy. He's like, that's why there is Coke and Pepsi.
But see, but again, this is where it's like, okay, so this is where the controversy has always been within my reviews. It's like there is a market for there's there's a market for anyone that likes that whiskey. So like for me, I hate the real earthy and leathery kind. Like that shit is just it's god awful to me. But there are people who love that. So it's like for me, when I had tried it, I'm never gonna give like a bad review on it. But it's
Yeah.
one of those ones where it's like, hey, it doesn't speak to me, but it will speak to you. If you know what I'm saying?
You are 100% right to feel that way.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong of feeling that way because for me, it's like if somebody's telling me they don't like a whiskey, I can't just say, oh, why don't you like it? No, it's okay. It's okay not to like it. It's
it's okay.
definitely 100% okay not to like it.
But
I will
but
never knock anybody down for not liking it.
But okay, so here's the thing. So then the other question is that obviously if there's something that you don't like, you should always go back and revisit it because you caught it on the wrong day.
Correct.
But my opinion, okay, again, my opinion, everybody, but there are just some that just it's just the one take and then that's it. But I will say this. I would probably revisit that one again, but I don't know if it would change my mind because just when you had brought it up,
Yeah.
It brought that taste right back into my mouth again.
Oh, yeah.
And
That is not good.
it's
That is
like,
not good.
and it's just, I don't know if I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if I can do it. It's like
Okay.
with people when they talk about Malort, when they hear Malort, and it's like, it's just, like, can't do it. But I am a fan of Jepson's, just not the
Okay.
Malort.
All right. All right. All right. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong
Nope.
with you, with you going up and, opinion having an opinion about what you do or do not like. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Uh
Uh,
it may not be for you, but it may be
it
for
may be for
everybody
somebody
else.
else.
Yeah. So you get all my love and blessings.
Well, I appreciate that.
No,
Shoot.
absolutely. Absolutely. So last week we I did say that we will make sure the people are gonna get me in trouble. Say this because I had a whiskey and I said the whiskey is a hate crime. And somebody said to quote Jack, "Don't you quote me. I am the renegade of the whiskey world. I am not for everybody. So don't you feel like you need to quote me at all. Feel free not to quote me. Actually, I am I am the renegade of the whiskey industry. So don't quote me at all.
That is
But
hilarious.
it is okay not to like something because there is a chance that you just is not for you. So
Yep.
I would just say, yeah, somebody's choosing violence today. Yeah, I know it's and that's me. I usually choose violence, but I'm trying to change. It's 2025. Give me a break. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be good now, right? I used to be terrible, but new show. I'm trying to get my life together. So before we do this, I would like to officially, and I want to take a moment for this. I know my Patreon are disappointed in me, and I wanted to actually remind everybody that last year was just a tough year. I didn't held up to all the commitment for everybody, especially my Patreon that supported me. And I want to let you know, as of today, that is changing. I'm slowly getting my life together. There is a lot I could not tell y'all, and I did not know. It was very personal, and I was going through a lot. And usually for my Patreon, I will send things out. I do barrel picks and whatnot, and I have not done any of that in 18 months. So if you're still here and you are still supporting, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, it means more than you know. I appreciate you so much. And for all the people on Instagram that are subscribers, and for all the people on TikTok, if you're on TikTok and want to be a subscriber for at least a month, make sure the heart that is in the corner, click on it and become a subscriber. And every time I actually go live, you will actually get a notification that I'm going live. Now that we're using a third party thing, is not like on TikTok where they'll announce that you're going live. So it's almost like we have to go around the the machine to show you this. But last week, I promise that anybody that is a subscriber or on TikTok or on YouTube or my Patreon, we're gonna do a random drawing. So every show we'll be doing a random drawing, and we'll pick somebody that'll
Yep.
receive the handshake, or will receive a sample of something that I've enjoyed. So, and if I've reviewed it, that means you are in. So my Patreon, if you're a patron, right now till the next till about June, if you join the Patreon even for free, I will still have your name in the drawing. So you can add, if you're TikTok subscribers, your name is here as well. I think for this month there was only two people that are subscribers, so they are here. And on Instagram, same thing for subscribers. You are also are here now. I'm logged in. So I will make sure that we do the random drawing is alive so everybody can see it. So no one is being, you know, uh, 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 no one can actually be out. But before we do that, Lewis have something to tell y'all. Not me. He has something to tell y'all. So last week, when I came in, I said he's not sure what's happening. He's gonna try to be around here. So he had some time to think about it. He kind of put his foot to the fire, and he's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about it. So Lewis, what do you want to tell the folks?
So I have officially accepted the co-host of Monday Sucks. So
All right,
I
everybody, clap for Lewis because he's officially now part of the family. He want to be part of the family.
you all are
So,
stuck with me now. You all are
all
stuck with
right,
me.
so he's officially want to be part of the family. So I want to, you everybody say welcome to Lewis officially to the show. He's gonna be here now. So if he do something, we can beat his ass. He's not part of the family, right? uh, I want to make sure that we do it. So last week, wanted this is what I promised. This is a sample that I promised. Tomorrow I'm off. If you're the winner and I send you a message tomorrow, make sure you answer with your address so I know how to reach you. So please just make sure that you are here and you are up. So we are going to do a drawing. Thank you so much for Eric Flower for liking. I appreciate this. um I want to make sure that we have this is the current drawing as of this morning. So if you're a, a, a subscriber right now or later on, that'll be next week drawing. But next week is actually going to be more even fun. I'm actually very excited about next week. So I will make sure you know next week what's gonna be the thing. Next week you want to actually be a subscriber or that because next week giveaway is gonna be very special. The reason why is because it's something that was just announced and I
Mhm.
was lucky to actually have more than a sample. So
Oh,
it may have a certain double in it. So if nothing changed, you would just it may go to Lewis. but
I'll be happy to take it.
but uh, if you guys didn't hear last week, what do you call it? Last week, Woodford announced that the double is gonna be now sold everywhere.
It's gonna go
So
crazy.
yeah, I was lucky enough to have enough to go around. So for the subscribers and everybody else in the Patreon, you automatically are entering to actually get a little um 3.75 of it in your hand, so you can actually have a couple sip of it. I know not everybody can afford 199 as a bottle, so
Definitely not a
it,
budget.
yeah, that's not a budget. So he pays to be part of the tribe. So today for the sample of the number one batch of the rare character, right? For a handshake of that, we are going to do a drawing. We go into the wheel, and we are going to see who made it. And
Go.
if I forgot you, make sure you let me know so I can put you in double time for next drawing. So let's share and see where we are here. The wheel. All right, I'm showing everyone. So the wheel. So these are the people from the Patreon list. The IG people are here. TikTok people are here. Um, Let me see. No, this is Patreon as well. So, all right, all right. Sip and smoke. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So usually when you become a subscriber on TikTok, you'll have a hood next to you. It will show you part of the hood family. So you are part of my neighborhood from my hood. So yeah, for everyone now we are going to do the drawing, and let's see who is going to be the lucky winner. And Sentinel Patrick, yes, you are on the list. My computer, did my computer freeze?
The thing is not going anymore. I can say that right now.
Oh, okay. It's back
There it
on.
goes. It's back
Jesus
on now.
Christ. All right. Do now you pick. Do we do 1 out of 3 or do we do just one time and we just go?
Oh man. See, I feel like when you do the 1 out of 3, as soon as it picks the first person, they're gonna be kind of pissed because I feel like we should just do the one. Like,
All
but
right.
okay,
All right.
wait, hold on. Like, see, the problem is how long is the spin? Like, is it a good spin? Have you tested it?
It's a good spin, and I don't
Okay,
even want to. You know what? Let me actually stop the sharing and do a try spin
yeah,
first.
do a trial spin, and then let's see how that works. But I would
You
say
know what?
one.
It spins pretty good. It spins pretty good.
Okay, then we'll do one. Let's just do one because I
Okay,
feel if we do the
I'm not gonna say who he failed on, but
I would say let's just do the one.
all right, okay. So we are gonna do it. Let me make sure that I share back the spin and
Because I'll be real, fam. If that was me and I would have hit that one, and then you would have hit it before after
I know
it's
who it is, but I can't say anything because that would not be good.
we
That would
want to
not be
keep
good.
subscribers. We don't want to lose them. So yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go. Oh yeah, that's a good spin.
That's a good spin.
That's a damn good spin. Oh, Morgan!
Oh, it's Morgan. It's Morgan.
Yep.
I think I have Morgan's address, but I will check with her again. I'll
Love
make sure
Morgan.
that I'll make sure Morgan is, I'm sure, is already sleeping now, but
Oh yeah, she's passed out.
but if anybody knows Morgan, just tell Morgan she was the winner today. I will text her tomorrow. Make sure that she actually get her
Sample.
sample.
Yep.
But yeah, so if you're a subscriber now or later, next week is gonna be dope. I just want y'all to know it's gonna be dope. Uh, I want to make sure that you thank you, King. Thank you so much for being here. Uh,
And you know what? I think next time this is what we'll do. Is next time when you do that, I'll throw in some cigars.
oh
I will
yeah,
do.
oh
I'll
yeah, that
I'll throw
that's
in some
gonna be
cigars.
that'll be very very cool. Let me
Yep.
see. I think the other thing I was about to show is I was about to show what is next week's. Um, let me make sure I go to the design here and I entered the image so people know what is it that we are doing next week. If this thing let me see, is in my
The Monday sucks technology. He's like, oh, you meant paid subscribers. That makes more sense. Was wondering how anyone stood a chance of winning if it was all subscribers and followers.
Oh no. We talking about people that are subscriber on Patreon, that are
Subscribers.
paid Patreon, and there that are. But like I said, the people that even if you are a Patreon and you no longer your name is still in. So because you guys supported even when you didn't have to. So let me, why is this thing not downloading? I swear my computer is messing with me. But I can
Monday
make
sucks.
sure Monday sucks. So my computer is also trying to go. But this is that not the bottle, but a sample of this. This is gonna be next week's.
Woo-hoo.
So make sure you go in and you click the heart next to my name and become. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sip and Smokes. Thank you so much. So make sure you click that. Then next to your name, you're gonna see Hood. You're gonna see Hood next to your name. Click that to subscribe. Become a subscriber. Make sure we get you as part of the Hood family, and we make sure that you are in a drawing. Um, yeah. We need to make sure. Yeah, and for people on TikTok, yeah, you have to watch out for this random random amounts. But yes, um, I will make sure. I will make sure that I go through Monday morning and I check all subscribers and make sure that everybody is in. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I already have it ready, prepackaged. Now next Monday, to be fair, I will be on the plane next Monday, so I want to make sure that we may start a little early or a little late because next Monday I will be in Vermont. So I will
Yep.
take my gear with me. So if there's a change, I will make sure I announce it. Everybody knows. But I will be on the road and I'll be landing on Monday. So forgive me if there is a chance, but we're still gonna do the drawing either way. So no one is gonna miss out on anything. So
You're
I
gonna have fun.
I want to make sure that So we are always we are always having everybody on the line, everybody ready to go. So I will keep you all updated. So new things. Let's talk about things that are coming up. Uh, I uh, I did mention last week. If you're here, I'm gonna post it probably third week of February. I'll be posting. The calendar is gonna be up. 30 days of Irish whiskey. I'm arranging now for us to have some guests here. But 30 days of Irish whiskey. Next week I start recording. There will be a bunch of swag that I'm gonna give away. There'll be so much swag. The goal here is for you to watch the videos that will be posted. There'll be a secret word in every video, and you got to get the secret word in every video. Get it for 30 days, and then you finish with your thing. Send it to me. I get it. We are gonna have plenty of winners that are gonna win a bunch of stuff. I'm asking Brent to send us hat, t-shirt, pins, a bunch of shit. You guys can have. I don't want them. I remember I don't want them.
Yep.
I have enough. Like I have enough pins to die. Like two generation of dying, and I'll still have enough pins. So I want to give it all away. I don't want it. So 30 days of Irish whiskey. That's what it's gonna be. Let me see. I don't know. It seemed like we are froze on Instagram. I don't know what's happening, but
Good so far on mine.
yeah, I want to give it all away. I want to give it away. So I want to make sure you know. The other thing I want to make sure, uh, what do you call it? Yeah, I'll be in Vermont. Yeah, I can't say anything more than that. But yes, I'll be in Vermont. Uh, the other thing that is coming up, we may have a couple guests that I'll plan for to support a few brand and be during Black History Month. I'm planning already. We may have our official first guest. You may know already, Lewis,
Yep.
but our official first guest will be from Atlanta. So he's gonna come on, and we're gonna talk about what he's bringing to the market. That's gonna be our official first. Our second guest is probably gonna be Dawn from New Dawn Distilling.
Okay.
I'll make sure that we have that set, and I'll make sure you get samples, Lewis, so we can taste her stuff
Cool.
and see what's up. For all of you guys here, do me a favor, share this. I know a lot of people don't know about this, but you wanna have a tour of a beer distillery and have some amazing, amazing, amazing whiskey. Trust me, you want to. I'm having a dinner at Beam. So Roots and Spirit dinner at Beam. I put this in the comment, but I don't think a lot of people actually knew what was happening. But yes, it's gonna be at the Claremont at the Beam Distillery. We are having a ball there at the kitchen table. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this.
Especially
March
this guy.
1st. March 1st at the Beam Distillery. Come on. Trust me, that's the best 190 you ever spend in your life because it's a four-course meal. And I'm telling them we need to make sure people have something that they've never tried before. So trust me.
Get your money's worth.
And I'm gonna make sure everybody get a code that is a subscriber to get a little discount. So I'll make sure that comes out to everyone that want to come. But I want to make sure I'm gonna put the link here again, um, for people that actually do not have it. Is the Root and Spirits dinner. It's gonna be on YouTube and Facebook. So that's the thing. But Beam Distillery, this is your opportunity to maybe visit the Beam Distillery. It's your time to come hang out.
Yep.
So let's have a good time. You know,
Good food, drinks, and let's do it.
yeah. Who doesn't want to try some new bookers and other stuff? Why not?
Right.
But
One.
guys, Lewis get to close the show today since he is now want to be official on the show. We'll let him close the show today. Lewis, what you give the people, right, an advice that does not suck. We need to give the people an advice. Is Monday sucks, but give the people an advice that does not suck.
A good budget bourbon does not have to be in the area of $15 to $30. You can still have a good budget anywhere between $30 to $60.
All
We
right,
have proven that.
you heard it. Yeah. An advice that does not suck is that, right? Okay. And my advice that does not suck, I'm gonna give you an advice from Africa. It's gonna be a wisdom from Africa.
Wisdom.
Only a person that love you will take you out in the wood while you're taking a shit. Hear me again. Only a person that truly love you will walk with you in the middle of the night in the woods so you can take a shit. And that's wisdom from Africa.
That's some strong fucking love right there.
If you haven't heard, you heard it here first. That is an advice that does not suck. This this was Monday's suck. I am Jack Bigadoo. He is Lewis. If you want to follow
Lewis
him,
Mills.
his handle is everywhere. Just literally, you just type that. Is it YouTube?
It's
Is it
everywhere.
wherever? Just type that. You'll find
Keep it
him
easy.
everywhere. Right, and for me, it's very simple. I am the hood sommelier everywhere you are. Just make sure you tap on that, and we'll be good. So for all of you guys watching, I just want to say thank you so much for being here with us. We'll see you hopefully next Monday, um, God willing. And like I said, you if you don't follow Jake, make sure you follow Jake. Jake is coming whiskey. He have all the news, and he's here every Monday giving us the news. And make sure you follow also my man right here on Instagram. That's where he's the most active.
Yep.
And if you have any comments, or if you're watching the recast, and if you have any comment, we'd love to hear it. We definitely would love to hear it. And if you have any questions, concern, we are here for you. Till next time.
Next time.